Do you ever feel restless the moment you stop doing something? Do you feel guilty and anxious if you're not being productive? I know I do. And that's not just ambition, that's problematic productivity. And it's a sign that us AuDHDers might have a nervous system that's forgotten how to rest. If you're AuDHD like me, that pressure to stay busy can come from somewhere much deeper than motivation. So, let's take a look at it. Humans, welcome to AuDHD Bites. Let's get our teeth sunk in, shall we? Beware! That overwhelming urge to always be doing something productive is often a survival strategy in disguise. ADHD brings a constant hunt for stimulation. This is because dopamine in the AuDHD brain can fluctuate more quickly than in the neurotypical brain. And one way we self-medicate this fluctuation is through productivity. Many of us learn early on that productivity is a fast way to stabilize our attention and mood. Which sounds good, right? Until you realize that it can create an exhausting cycle. When the productivity stops, dopamine drops, and boredom can feel like pain. This is because an understimulated ADHD nervous system sometimes doesn't register rest as neutral. It registers it as distress. Autism adds the drive for order and control. This need for order isn't a moral issue, it's neurological. Predictability lowers sensory and cognitive overwhelm. Doing things becomes a way to regulate chaos because completing tasks creates a visible structure, and this visible structure signals safety to the brain. Mix the ADHD and autism traits together, and stillness can feel like exposure. Productivity in this context starts to look like shelter and the safest place to stand. So when you crash, it's not because you overdid it. It's because you've been using productivity to hold your nervous system together. And whilst the world may reward productivity, productivity doesn't protect you from burnout, especially when it's fueled by discomfort instead of choice. Oosh! Before we turn that insight into another reason to criticize ourselves, remember, our use of productivity to feel safe didn't start off as a problem. It started as something our nervous system learned in order to survive. So, in true AuDHD Bites fashion, let's reframe it. Productivity isn't bad, but we need to be mindful that it's not being used as a maladaptive form of safety. Because when being busy becomes your only coping tool, rest starts to feel threatening instead of restorative. You're not addicted to achievement, you're seeking regulation. Which makes sense given how our nervous systems are wired. That drive to stay busy once protected you, but if it's having negative effects on your life such as restlessness, it's time to look at our relationship with productivity and allow it to mature into something chosen rather than compulsive. Key takeaway? Rest doesn't erase your value. It rebuilds the energy that makes your creativity and focus possible in the first place. I know. Philosophizing and rationalizing these things is one thing, but doing something about it can be extremely difficult. So, you know where we're going. It's strategy time. 1. Redefine rest as active recovery. Think of slowing down as maintenance, not laziness. Walking, stretching, journaling. These gentle activities count because they regulate your nervous system without draining it. Gentle activities maintain a sense of momentum, whilst teaching your brain that slowing down doesn't equal danger. Think of it like slowing down to land instead of hitting the emergency brakes. 2. Notice the impulse to fill silence. When that urge to do something hits, pause and name it. I'm uncomfortable, not unproductive. Naming your sensations in this way, giving them a language and a narrative, separates sensation from identity. It gives your thinking prefrontal cortex region of the brain a chance to rationalize and captain the ship for a while, calming the urgency of your fight and flight amygdala region of the brain who is firing off the ship alarm system way too loud and way too often. 3. Build in micro moments of stillness. Sometimes you don't need a full day off. Sometimes small moments count. Try little 2-minute pauses between tasks that let your brain learn that stopping can feel safe. Those small pauses can retrain your stress response gradually. Remember, safety is built through repetition, not force. So, my human friends, if slowing down feels harder than working, you're not broken. You're living in a body that equates calm with danger, but you can retrain it, one gentle pause at a time. This has been AuDHD Bites, Goth Brain guidance for ADHD, autism, and AuDHD. If this episode has been useful, click the like, subscribe, and drop a bat emoji in the comment section so that I know who I'm talking to. Until next time, bye humans!